Hello. Hey. Hello. Do I go that way now?
Yeah, stealth's already loading in and stuff, so you're
Okay.
feel free to go.
He's gone. No, he's
I would
gone.
like to give you a singular pat.
Oh, well, thank
Just
you very
one,
much.
Just one. I'll give him one too.
It's one very
Actually,
long
I'll
pat.
give him a couple.
Whoa.
Apparently, yes.
You're very generous. Here. Come here. Pat.
I'm so used
One for the sword too.
It's so
Pat.
rare that I hear your real voice. I'm like, where did that hot voice come from? And then I'm like,
Excuse
what
me?
the fuck? Where's Kari here? Nothing. Nothing. I just, never mind. It surprised me hearing your voice come out of that character. Exactly.
Oblivious.
Look what it is. It's a
Green. Guys, I have good news. Also, hello, guys. What's up? Ow. What? It's so hard to view out of my view balls. To see out of my eyeballs. Hello. I need to get my glasses checked, yes? But I was going to say, I now have a play space mover. I just don't know how it works. I gotta talk to Corona. So I figured out how it works. For maximum cool shit. One day, I will ascend. I just don't know when that day is. One day. Let's see if I can get the Kari voice. Anna? You okay?
Just a minute.
Okay. I'll be downstairs if you need me. Or if you need help. I don't know. It sounds like a coffin in there. Hello, Just Toast. Hi, Nefarious. Ow. There it is. First one of the night. Ow. The first fan hitting. It happens.
You got an extensive family.
Yes.
Like, I mean long. Like longer than, like, bigger than my tree. You're saying something. It's pretty big.
Well, you've been around for a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Been around a lot longer than I've been here in the material plane.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Hiya. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while.
Well,
Holy!
with that said,
Thanks for the
we'll
host.
wait for the third one to...
Arise!
You won't have to wait long.
Arise!
Your eye! Nice!
Ah,
like that.
yeah, there we go.
I now have.
Right.
Perception! Yay!
Yes. I don't have to worry so much about tripping over things.
I mean, you should probably
Right.
still worry about that, but
Eye patch is off.
Well-
You can see again. You're not feeling so sick. You. How you doing?
I'll be alright.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I believe it. Go on. Head off to the greenhouse. I have to inflict a punishment.
Hello?
Yeah, Arenaria is getting punished today.
What? Right now?
Yep.
That's...
I guess the early bird really does
It
get
might
the
sound
worm.
morbid, and trust me, I'm not trying to get a rise out of it or anything, but you said I could watch. I want to see if she actually goes through with that.
That's fine. I've still got a crabber, so you have time to run to the greenhouse.
Yes, sir.
Running time!
Hello, Professor Carver. We're in chat with Professor Carver.
Hi!
Running. Oh,
Run!
yeah, coming. Right. Are these ones different?
I mean, they look a little bit different.
A little bit shinier?
Yeah, maybe they polished them. I think they polished them. Polished. Don't walk into him. It feels really weird. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It feels really weird.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah, it gives me an
I should've
existential
taken your word
sense of
for it.
dread.
This made my eyes hurt.
Existential sense of dread.
And I've had enough of my eyes being messed with.
By the way, Kari, they
Hi.
gave us a stack of wolfsbane as well, so you can start growing those whenever. I would suggest doing a little bit. I'm growing 4 plots of it, or 8 plots of it.
Okay. I can do that. I mean, it feels kind of weird though. To do something could hurt your friends. Watch out.
Yeah.
Looks like they made it transparent, Nefarious, but they didn't add a thing around it, so looking out you see the world for what it is. Existential dread. Existential dread!
Why are you existentially dreading things?
The illusion, polish, whatever that's going on here. Existential dread.
Is
Like I
it
said, it's just giving
like
me a
you're
headache.
kind of trapped in an aquarium?
No? Not really.
Then what? You do know. What does it remind you of?
Existential dread.
Existential dread.
The massive expanse of the deep. Open water.
Open waters?
No, I do. It's just very, very lonely.
'Cause you look out into the open water and nothing's there. The darkness looks back.
We're here with you in the existential darkness.
That's what makes it fun. But sometimes you have to remind yourself of the existential dread so that way you remember and you can appreciate the fun part.
I guess that's
I
true.
don't know. All I know is I feel really off balance today.
Probably because you're used to having the one eye closed, so it's probably gonna take you a minute.
It's been
to get
almost.
used to
It was
again.
almost a week.
By the wave. I want to
Yeah.
talk to you after class.
Okay.
Something important.
Alright.
I couldn't think of a fish pun.
Something in porpoise?
Oh!
Not very good at puns, but I try.
It's not bad.
I trout? No, that's too far. I'll work on it.
I won't trout it.
I think mine are on different schedules.
Sorry,
because of
guys.
the days of waiting.
Yeah, same.
Are we off to see the punishment?
Yeah. I'll take care of that. Also, my puffin trees are at the fruiting stage, so they're not harvestable yet, but they'll be soon.
Neat.
It'll be nice.
Nice. Well, check on the wolfsbane. But other than
Existential dread.
I'm ready. No existential dread.
Existential dread.
By the way, I showed Jixie my I gave her a copy of my stuff. And if she's here today, you should give her a copy of yours.
I'll probably just give her the page.
Is it new?
Mhm.
Do you have a new one already? Oh no.
Just
Okay,
waiting
I'm
for
gonna
the
go.
ship to dock.
Maybe it'll stop dock today. Who knows?
Maybe. Depends how many we have.
At this point, we should probably just walk to the roses.
Probably. Walk with purpose.
Plus, it might help with your depth perception. Sorry. Rebalancing yourself. Or not.
Hmm?
Maybe we already did it. I guess we'll find him at the dorms.
I trouted. He's probably at the dorms. I don't think anything with Rin goes that quickly. Unless it's talking. Or eating. Or eating and talking.
Nowadays, that would horrify me. That's for sure.
With a full course meal.
But not
not impossible. I mean,
What is it?
no need to
Do
elaborate on
you know where Professor Willow is? Have you seen him?
Willow. I saw he was here not that long ago. I
Hmm.
imagine he went through the blue portal.
I
or-
didn't see where he went. He was here a moment ago. But yeah, I know they.
I'll check the
I'll have
beach
to go
then.
check out the graveyard myself sometime soon.
I guess you'd give that a
I heard the
look.
mortality rate was
I will join
pretty
you.
darn high here, which is understandable,
Hey, you
but
need to hydrate.
concerning.
I also do.
Nothing. You go nowhere.
I have to hydrate or I'll hydrate.
Hydrate.
Yes. I'll shrivel up like a little sardine. Like a little baby slice of sardine, and then
Hello there.
and then
Just
everyone will eat
checking
me
in
like
on the-
jerky.
I was trying to grow some
Jerky.
palm trees, but two of them are
Delicious jerky. Holy!
as of right now.
Speaking of hydrate, where's my water? Oh! While they're having this conversation, I'm gonna take a quick sip. Y'all should be sipping too. Ahem.
But as of
I
right
do
now,
not
no.
see a willow. Enemy spotted. Not actually. Enemy not spotted. An enemy. An enemy not spotted. Where is it? An enemy spotted. Hi.
An
And,
enemy?
I see an enemy.
Oh,
Of course.
An enemy.
Right.
I thought she said an enemy.
And I thought my plant.
It was a
Good
pun.
morning.
Good.
Yes. That's what. Yes.
I found one of Crystal Thorn. I gotta find maybe the other
Any
two
luck
if they're
finding
awake.
the Rin? Or who are you
Nope.
trying to find still? Because
Rin.
someone just left the library. Is that where you just came from?
Yes, I think so.
That's who that was. All right. I could try to keep looking, but let me check inside. I don't think there's anyone else that would keep her inside the dorms, though. She shouldn't be still in there.
Yes. Look, water is the only drug you should do. Except it's not a drug.
Oh.
It makes you survive.
Carver lining up about Vanguard about having a
That's exactly what happened.
and then everyone started laughing.
Just in time too. Relatively soon here, I should start having a few of my classes, and you're gonna need that.
All right. I'm gonna go check the stadium.
Still planning out the resources I need and the what exactly is going to be reviewed during said classes, but it'll involve less sitting and reading, more actually doing. So it'll be good to have your senses all functioning.
Definitely. At the very least, hopefully I won't be tripping.
This is entirely unrelated.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that depends on your coordination. Would you consider yourself very coordinated, or?
Relatively, I kind of have to be. I hit something
Yeah, it's
too
true.
hard.
Well, we'll fix that. We'll fix that.
Secretly trying to
Look,
eat
by the time I'm done, everybody will
sandwich
have to be
wrapper
coordinated.
around the damn campus.
Nice.
But it's good to see you this morning. I'm glad you're feeling better.
With
Thanks.
your no, you want a small little train
Train
set in your room, don't you?
And I sit down on the train and I'm like, choo choo, motherfucker, choo choo. That'd be great.
Good morning, Rin.
What are you trying to do? Oh, there we are.
All right. Well, you know what? You do you. That's not what I would use it for.
Sorry?
Got it.
Hey! Hi. Almost got me with that one. How are you doing?
I was there for a really long time and you didn't notice. 1, 2, 3.
The buns that. Oh, don't you dare! I'm getting double team. I'm gonna move this way. I'm gonna this way.
Why'd you call us
Well, don't come near me.
saying
I'm
that.
best at that.
What?
Good to know.
Don't get behind me.
I wasn't getting behind you. I'm standing on to the side.
Oh, you were
Nice,
okay. I thought you were crouching for me for a second. Also,
This might be a weird question, but how do your funerals go?
Sure, go for it.
What?
Well, we don't really have
There
them.
we go.
That's,
Easy peasy.
Okay. It's kind of a thing. It's kind of a thing of like we die,
Yes, you are.
and it takes a little bit, and there's like
This gent is not me.
sea foam.
Yeah, this is true.
The body degenerates into sea foam, and then it goes on the
The
wings.
shortest of my kind.
Bye,
and
Hannah.
my real form is about this tall or so.
At least my
That's why
kind.
you don't have ceremonies then. It'd be really hard to keep track.
Can you imagine?
morning, Specca.
Speaking of.
It takes a little bit though,
What time?
so you can kind of like,
Tell people.
yeah.
Look, time.
But it's a belief of ours that you can still talk to the because you can talk to the waves.
He's 40
You can
feet
talk to the
tall.
foam on the waves. So we don't really have funerals
He's a big boy.
because supposedly they're still there.
I've seen
They
him
just don't talk
standing
back.
up. If he can, I think he's a merfolk of some sort. They say that he has legs. They say he
We're
has
gonna go to a
legs for
grave
his arms.
yard today,
So
which
does
is
it make him
massive.
What?
someone's buried or
Just love to
dead.
get eyes on it first, but
In the
hey, I mean,
ground?
between you and me, that's exciting. I like it big.
That seems like a waste of space.
Like I'm chunky. Anyway, now, something I
It's
noticed
okay.
about him.
Waste of resources.
I've been looking into
Because
he has
the-
angular features, but
the
it's a big,
bones,
sharp
the bones of our kind usually do remain.
No, don't quote me.
And like that's a resource.
That's mutated.
Anglodon.
That's a resource.
A big
I'm assuming you use it for tools or
Oh, okay.
weapons.
But don't quote me because I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert on that.
Ugh.
I just
Yes.
killed monsters. I know how to kill them. I don't know
This would be so much harder to deal with if you were here.
I mean, I understand it entirely. In my line of work, it was all about
Little
dealing with
bit.
that was someone else's job.
I mean,
But yeah, either that or they
chimera, manticore.
turn them to
fucking
ashes and then
difference
just
is
throw the
heads.
ashes around,
Yeah.
They both die the same way.
Around?
which is like using up even more energy.
And, yeah. But I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
You need to be introduced
What?
to.
What am I
When-
even listening to?
When they put him in the ground, though,
They'll find out. But
does it like
yeah,
does it
let's-
feed the
let's do
plants?
it real quick.
Are they feeding plants?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. That's all I know.
But-
It's Carver.
Once,
Hi.
twice, got
Yeah, I saw you.
almost.
I saw you.
Almost.
Because you're always in my peripherals. Because I've always watched you. You don't do that.
That or you'll probably have another pair
Because
of
you
eyes
secretly
on
have an
actual
eye in the
of your
back
head
of
that
your
I just
head.
can't find.
I technically can do that, but it's very painful.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
Cause,
I imagine.
okay, 'cause it look, okay, so because
Oh, whoa.
I can make the eyeball there, but then the hair is
Yeah.
also there, and it's
Yeah.
and then you try
Yeah,
and
that's-
turn the eye, and
Hmm.
And then the hair gets in the eye and it touches
Don't
it.
attempt that. All right.
That's like when I didn't have eyelids.
I'll be back. He was
I
gonna
didn't
say
have
something.
eyelids
I'll be-
before, and it was really weird.
okay, bye bye.
Well, no, it's really weird. It was really weird when I got the eyelids. I had to
Me
I had
too.
to-
I
I had to
have
grill 'em.
blink manually.
I have to remember to do
And
it.
I can't wink yet.
I have to remember to do it, and I usually remember to do it by the fact that my eyes start to burn.
I don't usually have that problem, but that's because I don't blink. Even in the other form.
I mean, I didn't.
I just have to remember to like clean my eyes eventually. Well, that's what I normally have to do anyway. But like, I can blink. I more so do it as like a term of expression at this point.
I didn't have to blink
Now I just,
before,
like, I'm a little bit more
and I didn't
subconscious.
have. I didn't have before the with the skin, the high skin. I didn't have it.
Not high enough for this.
I didn't have it before, but I had to grow it because that
Yeah.
the eye burny thing.
Actually, spiders normally just have to deal with our eyes being literally burned up every day, but we have an evolutionary thing to help us grow the material that we lost back every night.
I know.
I'm getting used to the burning. Yeah, I know.
It just burns and then it never comes back.
I'm sorry.
I just have to make sure I remember to blink.
Exercises.
Blink, 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 blink,
Blink every time you breathe.
blink. Now I'm gonna think about breathing. Now I'm thinking about breathing. Now I'm thinking about breathing. So now I have to manually breathe, or if I stop breathing, what if I stop breathing? Oh my god! 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 I'm okay now.
Yeah, by the way, okay. It's kind of weird. It's kind of breathing. I can.
I'm so lost.
I could hear myself through your mouth.
Correct, you have some weird
Perfectly.
talents.
Maybe
What
I'm
the
just
heck?
really good at that. That's a secret talent I have. You don't know.
I got an impersonator.
He's a fun guppy. There he is! Hi. Oh! You could do so many things with that. You could do so many things with that talent. So many pranks. So many pranks.
You could walk behind someone and say it's Rook time to ride her, and he'll be like,
But it's not!
because he'll think it's actually Rook. But he's nowhere to be
haven't
seen, and
done
he'll
that
just be
yet,
like,
but I will. Please
Yeah.
don't break your neck.
What? That is not going to break my neck. This thing's durable.
It is! Mine is just like,
A small one, okay.
my bones are meant to
And it must
bend.
be weighed down a lot by your big old cranium.
I can do this.
By the way, Cry. What's distal mean?
What now?
What does this still
Don't even
mean?
recognize what the word means?
Distill?
Distal.
Distal or pistol?
Distal.
Hi.
Distal. This stall or that stall?
First one.
Oh, I gotta go.
Goodbye.
Hi, Augusta. Bye, Augusta.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Hi, Kari.
I'm late. What happened?
Yeah.
Did I miss it?
She's gonna be running 3 laps around the campus and stuff.
Oh, okay.
She surprised me for once.
Why? Why?
What do you mean?
She wasn't gonna let Lila and Berthel take her punishment for her.
Oh, good.
At least we got some of stuff.
Never mind, I don't have to be there. Never mind, I don't have to be there. That means I get to go back here. Da 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 da.
Ten.
I don't know how to do 6 like this.
Okay.
Look at you all the
Two.
weird shit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Cheers.
7.
You're not a part of this game.
This has become a thing, by the way.
Yeah.
See, how does it feel to be cornered like
Try
that? Strategic advantage.
Trust no
Well
one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right, ceasefire, truce, armistice. Got it? Armistice. Armistice.
Nobody touch me.
Don't say that out loud.
Don't get what's
Don't
going on.
touch.
Also, where it's I'd like to.
No touch.
No touch.
You looked over my shoulder. No touch.
No touchy.
Eye
No touch.
skin.
No touchy.
Eye skin.
Unless it's absolutely useful.
Eye skin?
Eye
Yeah, we
skin!
were talking
Sorry,
about eyelids.
Oh, eye skin. That's what you're calling it?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's
It's skin, but for your eyes.
that's weird to think about now.
Mm.
Yeah. But it's like not directly attached though, which is
No.
maybe a bit different.
It's lubricated.
Yes, let's use that term.
You're not wrong, but it's
You
Interesting to
really
think about.
shouldn't- Whatever.
But that's the proper
Look, flesh is
word.
weird.
It's
Flesh is
moist.
weird. And everything about living flesh and creatures is weird.
moist. Goodness, you're gonna end up like Chips, getting me to think about the weirdest things. Like yesterday,
I didn't have
can't
eyelids
stop
before.
thinking about it now.
Coming back to you.
I can't. Yes, all of it is.
Stop. I caught on to that. We're not looping back to that. Ren might
Moist,
get hit
nefarious,
again.
moist.
I feel like it's one of those things that time just needs to settle in and finally get me to move past it and forget about it.
Well,
Moist.
I'm not gonna let you forget it, so don't worry.
Moist.
Huh?
Dry.
The word moist. I don't. I want to think she's
wait,
getting somewhere with this, but I don't
wait.
really think she is.
Moist.
Boist?
Like buoy, but moist.
Moist.
Voice. Yoist.
Why are we saying these
Moist.
words?
I don't know.
I don't-
Plan.
You think
They
we know?
started
We
it.
don't.
They started it.
Sediment.
Cemetery? What about a move?
Bagubus.
Sediment.
Uh,
Goodness, what's that mean?
Cucamonga.
I don't know. I
We're
just came
getting
up with
laid
it.
here. We can go to
There is a
Kookaburra.
cemetery. Metamorphic.
What are we
Randolph.
doing?
Saying
This
words
is
that are
weird.
satisfying?
I think we should stop.
What?
Freshly
She was
picked.
just asking me about the complexities of the demon hierarchy. I didn't know how to answer him, so maybe you can enlighten him about how it works.
fragmentary cleavage lines.
The hierarchy of demons. Why the fuck would he give a shit about demon hierarchy?
Well, you know how
I don't
frogs,
know. He just started talking.
they have patterns.
Victor, did you have anything to do with
Continental
Specifically,
drift.
crystals.
it? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I know more rock diggers.
Existential dread.
I promise. I was curious.
Why?
Yeah, go ahead and explain it.
I want to learn more about you. Jeez.
The demon hierarchy of hell
an
or
important thing I
hellscape?
wanted
Because
to
I only know
speak
one of
about.
those two. I don't care about hell.
Okay, which one?
Whichever one you know.
I only. Okay. What do you?
So you know
What
how
specifically do you want to know about it? I
Professor Steele
suppose.
was talking about the fact that we don't know our professors really well. I want to change that.
Do they have annoying pets?
Okay.
Do they have annoying
what's the
pets in the hierarchy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have not moistened the chat.
They have hellhounds.
That makes sense.
If it has been, it is now refreshened. Speaking of moist, water is required for life.
Hellscape is all, but it's less layered.
Ah!
We stay away from the frozen part. We don't really care about that. We only go down there if absolutely necessary.
Hey,
If there's anything that, or any demons that are associated with it, we leave them alone.
Makes sense.
Good morning,
I don't
Kari.
care if they have pets. Anything else? Anything else?
Sleepo?
Yes.
That's good.
Do you guys
Morning,
have
Augusta.
lots
Blow
of
it out your ass.
medical supplies? Kept all?
Is that a surface dweller phrase?
I'm assuming it's.
Is that a
That's
what?
my greeting
Because
specifically for me to
typically, a
him.
burning sensation
Right.
is just
Oh.
demons.
An endearing one, isn't it?
But what if he
Yeah.
doesn't have an axe to blow?
I'm sorry?
Is that
What?
an endearing term?
What?
Actually, no, it's not.
Professor?
Yeah,
It really isn't. But I've gotten used to it.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah.
You just call me friend.
Yeah.
God.
You're moving up.
Do you not like friends?
I don't like moving up. Why are you concerned about that? Do you need a friend?
I don't know, I'd say you and I can get along pretty well.
Getting along is good for professionalism, but just when we work together doesn't mean we're friends.
It's both. You'd be surprised how many careers in different trades there are where you work with your friends.
Hi.
The people you end up working with the most are
I
the
needed
ones
to
you're
ask you about
closest to.
Hello? What?
Not just
I had an
because
idea
you're stuck
last
together,
night.
because you prefer to
I'll
be.
be down at the beach when you figure it out.
Well, in Hellscape we have.
What is it?
It has to do with
distractions within
our
our
Squad
people.
Blossom. I had an idea of what we could use it on.
Okay, what is it?
Well, actually not so different.
Since all of us
but
are in the
we
nurses'
perform
squad,
something called soul bonding.
why don't we
where
use it to
we-
get stuff that'll help
we
us
are
do that,
soul-bound
right?
to our brothers. It's what we
I
do
mean,
for
sure.
our
I talked
brothers
to
and our soul sisters within
Captain
our
Silver
factions.
before
Our
about
factions form based
potentially
off
getting a
who
hold
we
of
can actually fight beside.
like pouches or
If
something.
we cannot fight beside each
Satchel
other,
that we
we
need
never talk again.
And she said that we would be allowed to fill it with medical supplies for us
We
to use
are
around
machines of
campus.
war. We are bred for that only thing.
Makes sense, I guess.
I was
Like,
wondering
I'm an
if maybe we
assassin,
could
my
use our
sister's
Squad
a
Blossom
warrior on
to
the front
get a hold of
lines.
the pouches that we would need.
And
Sounds okay to me.
my brother,
Okay,
who's
I wanted to talk with Hannah about it as well.
Yeah, I do slurp the water
Since it's
quite
kind of a
quickly.
squad decision.
It's soggy. I try to be
The
fast.
only person I'm not entirely sure about is Jay,
is not important.
but he's not around most of the time. I don't know when we're gonna get a chance to talk to him about it.
Kinda need him for the decision.
Not everyone's out for knowledge.
A little bit.
It's useful.
Well, information is a useful
I'll
coin.
talk to Hannah about it.
Like I hear her voice and I look behind me. I expect it at this point. Yeah.
They know.
The
not to touch
haunting tone.
The haunting. It's good to see you, though. I'm glad you're in a chipper mood as always.
Has been since the first day she came here. Certainly.
Which is very, very, very welcome. Far too many people here would much rather never lay eyes on me again.
Speaking of chipper,
I don't have.
Who's
Wait. You want someone to lay their eyes on you? That seems uncomfortable. Those are squishy.
no.
Could I just get some
figure of
like peeled
speech.
grapes instead?
Maybe? One moment. I believe Augusta went not through that portal. Okay. Anyways,
Peeled grapes.
it's as opposed to practically and quite literally putting your eyes on someone. It's a term for looking at something. Like if I'm laying my eyes on someone, I'm looking at it.
Surface dwellers have weird sentences.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Are there any weird in Merfolk? Are there any expressions like that at all, as opposed to just making everything into a pun? I guess.
I mean, the pun thing is mostly like a me kind of situation. For the most part, it's pretty
Hold on to
like
that.
straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
What I was going to ask, Ari, is if any more luck with Bruce, or is he still ignoring you?
Yep.
You were talking about him earlier.
I'm very ignorable.
I don't know about that. You stick out pretty well.
Only when I get to the highest of pitches.
Zachary was looking for you.
I suppose
You
there
went
has to
through,
be somewhere
Yellow
you could
Portal, I
talk to
believe.
him,
Nope,
because
that's not
we
Yellow
can't
Portal.
make those docks until we know the waters are safe. And Bruce, whatever his
Figured I'd
breath
let you know.
is in the way. We need to be
I
able to make sure
mean,
we won't
I
attack the
could
boat.
try to go outside of the barrier, but that feels unsafe.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yes.
Kinda hard
I
to
can
talk
only
in the
go as far
barrier.
as that.
We need to talk to Emas about letting you have the permissions to do so, just so you can contact Bruce.
Well,
Because otherwise, I don't think Bruce could get that close.
He
I
is
mean, he's at
really
least
big,
able to get close enough
supposedly.
to bang on the barrier, but I don't know. Maybe
Well,
going
who's to
outside the
say he's
barrier.
not just running into it? Maybe he doesn't even know it's there. Or it's
Well,
like
if he runs into it,
bird in
either
glass.
way, he's practically right there.
He's
You just
just
need
like,
to catch him in the act, I suppose.
he's just like, maybe he's just laying his eyes on it. Just
Yes, in the literal sense this time.
He's like testing it, but I don't know if it's a. I wonder if it's like a bird with glass situation. Glass.
I
window.
mean, it could be that.
Maybe
That's what I
she-
suggested. Cause I do that sometimes. I just like right into the tank. It really hurts.
Yeah, you mentioned that. You said you didn't really have the greatest eyesight for being on the surface.
I
I think I've seen a
mean, not
woman
on the
who did
surface.
that
In the
before.
water, it's a little bit better. But like, you know,
See, I would go talk
like
to
a
Bruce, but I don't know.
muscle
Does he
memory.
understand common? Do you know if he?
how would I know that?
We haven't even
I'm
run
just
into him yet,
asking.
Mike. Haven't managed to catch him out.
I don't know if merfolk commonly know common.
Not really.
Well, it depends on what kind of.
I mean, some of the higher
sure they
ranking
knew.
ones do, but they really only know like just enough so that way they can discover the plans of the surface dwellers, and then good.
I would
Dead.
assume if they I would assume if they, on a more average and larger scale, spoke common, they would be able to throw other insults at me other than that one.
Don't say
Now,
it.
my thought. Since
I
he
won't.
is,
I learned my lesson.
he's known with his involvement with harassing those who live near Concordia. He comes in contact with a lot of humans, and humans speak common only. So, I imagine, whatever his origin, if he's not an ordinary merfolk, it's possible he does know common.
I mean,
But
it's possible.
I'm guessing you've been trying to contact him through merfolk speak.
I mean, a little bit of both.
What if?
Hopefully.
So I guess he's just.
Unless he only speaks screaming.
What if is he?
I could do that.
Shy?
Maybe. I mean, he disappears right after.
It's hot.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
What the?
Hi.
Chips killed someone.
Hi. What?
He what? Wait, what?
I didn't hear what he's.
What? What? Who died?
Just happened.
Who died? I shouldn't be laughing, but I can't help it because they're running. Hi. Hi.
What is
I don't know what he said. Did you hear what he said?
He said he
No, I
killed
just-
someone.
You know what?
Never
He
stop
said
you.
Chips killed someone.
Yes, he did.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna go check for a body.
Sure. Wow. Great attitude.
You know what? I don't know, but I honestly don't.
What do you think of the likelihood of him actually killing somebody is?
I mean, you can die of too much sodium. Get it? Cause his name is Chips? Where's the body? Body.
I mean, inside Vanguard dorm, maybe?
Oh, I can't go in there.
They,
I don't know.
You
Presumably
should be able to
somewhere
go
where
in
there is
there.
a bleeding heart.
blend in with the red. I mean, you should be able to at least go inside if I'm with you, yeah? We can check Ignis Storm just real quick.
You can do
Inside the
it,
rooms or anything.
but I don't think I'm allowed to go in.
Alright, I'll take a look real quick.
Okie dokie, tell me if you see a dead body. Tell me what it looks
I
like.
will...
Tell me what it smells like.
I will give you all the gross details.
Nice! I hope it's moist. Moist.
Oh, there you are.
Was it moist?
My goodness.
Hi.
Body parts everywhere. The toes were severed.
Oh, sweet.
Blood all
Why
over
did
the
he
place.
sever the toes? Did he eat them?
I don't know. Some kind of sick ritual is what it looked like to
Whoa! Did you like put him in like one of those like surface dweller circles?
me.
I
No,
heard
there was
surface
no
dwellers
circle. They
have
were
like a
just
thing for circles.
right there.
Ooh!
They do have a thing for circles. There's
They do.
circles.
I heard this one phrase of all these squares make a circle. I don't know how that makes sense.
I mean, you have enough shapes inside of. I mean, squares. Lay them out all on top of each other, and then I guess the ones on
Did
the
all
edge
of the
are
toes make a
sliced in a way
circle?
to-
All
All of
these
the toes
toes
did not
make a circle.
They were just kind of left there.
Oh! Were they actually left? Or were they right?
Both.
Whoa!
Because they were both
So they
taken
were
off.
so they were left right there.
You're really excited about this. Surprising. But it's good to know you're not squeamish, at least, under all the bubbly attitude. I'm sorry, there was no body. I lied.
I know. I could tell you were lying. You're a lion fish.
I'm a liar. They say not to trust those with a silver tongue.
Wow, that must be really heavy.
Yep. Has a lot of weight to it.
Oh. Don't cut your mouth on it.
Oh, it's not that sharp.
Did you find out what they said?
I did not. Morning, Rook.
It would be so cute. Be nice for a little bit, but you have a doctor call
All these squares make a circle.
Looks like there's two more, right?
I find a chair.
That makes sense.
Exactly. There we go. Now we're good.
How did we get an app?
Good morning, everyone. Today, I'd like to let you know that we will not be having class today. Today is a day of remembrance. We've opened up the graveyard, and I'll be taking all of you up there today to attune you to the crystal up there to make sure that the area is secure, and also so that Ash, the guardian spirit there, knows that you are part of this academy. Long time ago, some of the first student deaths we had here were buried on that hill. And since then, we've buried and buried and buried the students as we've lost them over the years. We have enacted a barrier there that is quite like the one in this school, but it is much different in a sense of things cannot go in and out unless they come from the portal on this campus. And the guardian spirit there makes sure that nothing there is disturbed. We have to make sure that the students of this academy are not just protected in life, but also protected in death. Because one day, if something unspeakable were to happen, I would not wish the students of this academy to ever worry that they'd have to face their friends in death.
I really hope they use my body parts instead of just
All right.
putting me in a hole.
So, today I'm dismissing you. Please head towards the portal and take the green portal at the entrance of this school. I will meet you up at the graveyard here within 5 minutes for the attunement ceremony. And do keep in mind that once you're in the graveyard, be respectful because people that protected this world lie there. And they will rest there for the rest of eternity as long as I stand.
Okay, this is one of those surface dweller moments where you have to be really careful about the surface dwellers. No.
Seems She's a sleepy bitch today, so today
Yes, Nefarious, you can have my skull. My skull, not Kari's skull.
I'm sorry
Mine.
to put you under such a suffering time. Your
Turn me into
responsibility,
one of
I'll
those
see you
cool
tomorrow.
ash rings.
But today is an important day to honor those that are dead and help to protect this world.
I guess we're dismissed.
Let's go.
Boop 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 ba doop boop. Oh. Hi.
What can I say?
Hi.
Special girl deserves special
Hi.
recognition.
I hope they don't put me in a hole.
I don't know how I feel about it too.
Vivina, Vivina.
Yeah.
Promise me one
Oh my
thing.
God, that's like really bad.
Promise
If you
me
don't, I'll
one
throw you
thing.
in the water.
Throw me in the water and use my bones. Don't put me in a hole. Use my bones.
I will use you in the most useful way possible, I promise.
Thank you.
I'd make like a sword or something.
Yeah. Something.
Good luck.
Something.
Good luck with what?
Thank
You're welcome. Hey, I'm not sure you could do anything with mine, to be honest. So the promise doesn't have to be mutual.
I mean, if you end up thinking of something.
I'm saying I might be forced to do it the human way no matter what.
Holes. Bones in holes. What is the surface dweller's obsessions with holes? Holes and circles. Holes and circles. Circles and holes. Hi. Circles and holes.
You ready?
Yeah. Boop. Holes and circles.
The red one does not work.
The red one is a bit finicky currently, so we'll resync it here soon. But and as you see, the keystone is marked with green to indicate the location you'll come out at.
Holes and circles.
Everyone. No.
I'll go back and check.
Whole boning.
A couple Ignis members that are not here.
Oh, that's fine.
It's fine.
Went to the yellow
During
part
what
to get
game?
to the one that works. That is why he is a professor, after all.
Or just common sense. Go to another portal.
Water. Refreshing.
Ignis always takes their sweet damn time. No offense. Let's see.
I would love to give him a punishment.
I was considering giving them an opportunity for merit as a punishment, but also it would be technically a way of giving them an example, because I have a feeling they don't remember the school's motto. Does anyone here happen to remember the school's motto?
Wow.
You'll happen to be reciting it here shortly.
Take a sweet time. Now I'm missing chips and Rin.
I thought Rin was like just outside of the portal, though.
Sadly, we do need to attune them as well. It's probably better if we wait, but we might have to deal with them later. All right, everyone, can you please gather in front of me so I can finish this off for today, and then everyone's free to go. Just make sure you're respectful while you're in here. All right, as you see behind me, we have a crystal similar to the one on the roof of the school. However, it is quite a size smaller, as you've noticed. I need to attune you all to this crystal the same way we attuned everyone to the one on the rooftop. However, the barrier up on this mountain is a bit different. Things cannot go in and out, nor can magic enter and exit. That is to make sure that the hallowed grounds here are protected, because having such a population of fuel for necromancy here would be quite dangerous to not only us, but the world. Quite a lot of you are quite powerful, and if you were to also be buried here one day, We would not want the world to have to deal with you. Yes, Vev?
Define no magic and enter?
If you were to see an enemy outside this portal and try to shoot a fireball, it would not go through, nor would theirs. So a necromancy cannot penetrate the barrier from the outside, nor can anything exit the barrier. So you'll notice that there's no wildlife up here. Firstly, that does protect the flowers up here that help honor the dead, but it also makes sure that we don't have an incident.
These flowers
that
to honor the
you've
dead.
been noticing recently is we've been possibly undergoing attacks from infected squirrels, of all the things.
Squirrels.
But that will not happen up here because
Okay.
you can test it yourself. You cannot exit this barrier, unlike the one on campus.
That's weird.
You'll also notice he's just curious, I believe. Now you also, just to let everyone that did not hear earlier, the red stone up here is a bit finicky, so you'll have to leave the graveyard, you'll have to use one of the other portals for now. Now, if everyone would like to approach the attunement crystal and gather up with their squads into a group, we will be going over the school's motto and attuning you here shortly, and then you are free for the rest of today. But please be respectful while here. Like I said, these people died helping protect this world and the citizens of it, and that is what I intend to
don't get too close.
prevent. I intend to prevent that
Dead
from
is
happening.
dead. I guess people really put a big focus on
Sorry, what was that?
dead people here
Can I have all Vanguard over
on
here?
the surface.
Can I have all Vanguard over here? I'll just make this simple. All right. Can I have all of Ignis right here? Can I have all of Crystal Thorn over here? And lastly, all of Ardenvale in the last. All right. All right, everyone. We'll be pulling a little bit of mana from you to attune you. If you all remember the motto, just place your hand over your heart and repeat after me. Together, we stand united as one.
Together we stand united as one.
All right, you've all been successfully attuned to the graveyard. The barrier and also the guardian spirit here, Ash, will no longer see you as an enemy. You are now a friend of this academy to it as well. You are free for the rest of today.
Thanks.
Just make sure you respect and remember the dead, as today is a day of remembrance. If you have any questions about the cemetery, do let me know. We have flags that mark the designated spots for the Ignis, Vanguard, Crystal Thorn, and Ardenvale members. That way you are buried with family.
A tooth for every
If you do
grave.
not have one that is outside this academy, we do not bury all students here. We
There are
bury
quite a few good ones, yes.
We bury the ones that do not have anywhere else to go. We have a monument over on the observation deck with the names of those that are not buried here but died fighting for this academy.
Some of them were just a little over my first year.
Not to be blamed for it.
Guess I should probably talk to someone about not putting me here. Because I don't really have anywhere else to be, like, buried. But I don't really want to be buried.
Don't go up there. Alright, don't go up there.
What you mean to say politely is saying friend's having a issue.
Rin?
He is crying. But it looks like someone's handling.
Okay.
If she had family something up here before.
Actually, if I recall, didn't someone have a family that came here before?
Aldrin. Aldrin did.
You know, Aurora running around saying don't go up there, it's making everyone else go up there, huh?
Yeah.
Kinda.
That should come down, maybe.
Used to it as well.
I've seen you've noticed the observation decks.
I really don't like this place.
Safest dwellers have safest ways of dealing with it, I guess. Hi, Layla.
Hey, Kari. How are you? What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just kinda confused. Safest dwellers would do weird things. Well, weird for me. I know it's not weird for, like, everyone else, but it's weird for me.
What is it?
This.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Death isn't.
The bone hole thing. I mean, my kind just, they do it a nearly different way. And a lot less, like, I don't know, this feels more morbid than our way of doing it. They're acting like they're not still there. Do surface dwellers just not know that?
I'm not the person to ask.
Mm.
I need to find my brother.
Okay. Are you okay?
Just realized there's things that I don't know about.
Okay. I really shouldn't talk about my kind, I guess. Some
of them we sadly
take this
could not
stuff
even
really
find a body
seriously.
or something to bury.
Understand. But you should at least take peace knowing they are rest.
I do. Just as I would my own family.
This is morbid and sad, and I don't really like it. I mean, maybe our people are wrong. I don't like to think that.
Hi. What's up?
Can't you see? You are looking up.
I mean, how's it going?
That's a worthy question.
Why is that?
Existential dread.
Oh yeah, with the whole we're next to a bunch of dead people thing. Yeah, I'm sure that'll.
I mean, not really. It's more a thing of everyone is acting like they're not still there. And that's really weird. For me, personally.
But not here at the grave. They're just, I don't know, dilly-dallying.
No, like, the dead people. They're acting like they're just gone. They must get really lonely. No one talks to them.
What are you expecting to have a talk with a little tombstone?
No. I mean, my people don't really do it that way. They don't, like, bury the bodies. I mean, they don't... We do use the bones, but the rest of it just kind of evaporates into sea foam, and then it's on the waves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah!
Right.
I'm sorry, I won't talk about it anymore.
It's okay. I just got a lot on my mind right now.
Well, let me know if you need help. Sorry, I'm not the best to talk about these kind of subjects. I know surface dwellers think of it in a really different way.
You know, it's funny when you don't feel connected enough to be with the land dwellers, or don't feel connected enough to be with, I don't know, anyone else really.
Yeah. Me too.
Well, certainly in company. I wouldn't call myself greatest, but you're in company.
I wouldn't feel too bad. People seem to like you. I mean, they sure talk to you a lot.
Yeah, well, that's the scary part.
That they like you?
More reason to be a disappointment.
I don't know, maybe when you've always been a disappointment, it means less. But I don't think you're a
I don't
disappointment.
know, maybe it's just something that I'm expecting. I don't know.
I think you're kind of cool.
Appreciate the compliment. Thanks.
And I think Rin is, like, glued to you. Like glue.
Oh, you couldn't tell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
If you always worry that you're gonna be a disappointment, you're always gonna be one. Because you're disappointed in yourself. You have to think of what's up. Not like physically up, but like metaphorically up.
No,
when you breach the water.
I
It's the feeling when you breach the water and the sun hits your face. You have to think of that.
Well, yeah, I don't see the ocean enough, or that often, but
I could show you. I mean, it'd take a little while to find. I'd have to find it.
Find what?
The plant that makes surface dwellers, like, breathe.
Underwater?
Yeah. I don't know if you can get it here in, like, this, like, region. It usually grows in, like, the really deep areas.
You know, I'm not usually one for swimming.
I can teach you.
I'll think about it.
Okay. But try to think of up.
Yeah, and could you help me up?
Yeah? I'll always help you up. Metaphorically or physically.
Oh,
Hi!
Afternoon.
Enjoying
Professor?
the gloomy gallery of the dead.
I guess his eyes kind of do look like the foam.
I mean, we'd be looking that way if we were admiring it.
Carry on.
I'm existentially dreading it.
Good. You need to understand that out of most teachers, while I was never really in charge of any of these squads, Willow, Karita, Connor, Steele, and the former Crystal Thorn leader, they all felt the weight on their shoulders from all these deaths. Be mindful of that. That is their responsibility.
I wish
That's
surface
their
rollers would
regret.
think of it more like we do. Maybe they wouldn't be so sad.
It is glad that there are some. Yes.
Oh, just when you had a moment, I wanted to talk to you about the good graveyard.
Have you always had that?
Said enough.
No, it's new.
Let's go.
You haven't. Yeah, just walk around the
Oh.
I had some good questions.
For one of those, the nurse trainee type deal. Good to know. Anyway, should try to find my squad. See if they're doing all right.
You should keep an eye out for Lila. She
Why is
needs more
that?
friends.
What?
And you're part of her squad. You should really be friends with her. I think you'd like her if you got to know her. She's really nice.
I'll think about it.
Okay, bye! I think that elf boy's gonna do a lot of not up. More like down. I think he's like looking down into the depths and the depths are staring back. Instead of looking at the not depths.
We stand united as one. Thank you for your service. Together, we stand united as one. Thank you for your service.
I guess surface dwellers really do take this hard. If they just thought of it like we did, then they wouldn't feel so bad. That's... our way is right, right? It's right. It has to be. Maybe I should go see my dad. I think I'll take the long way.
And now we take this opportunity to have a sip. It's sip time, my dudes.
Sorry?
Hi!
Hi. Are you alright?
Yes!
I just saw you run back here and it's a bit concerned.
I do that sometimes. What?
Have you seen Hannah?
Nope.
I'll just
Not
keep looking at
since, like, way earlier.
Don't worry about it. I just needed to talk to her for a moment. That's all.
I got caught sipping, y'all. I got caught sipping. And they don't stop sipping, 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 and they don't stop sipping. I had to like gulp it down instead of like slowly acclimate it into my body, which is what I normally do. Ow! Sorry if you heard that. I hit my mic. Hello, Fluff. Hello, mic, Fluff.
That's for sure. I found out myself afterwards. Speaking of which, they're not still there, are they?
Whom are still there?
The circles. Are they
They
removed?
are still there, I believe.
Oh dear. Might be a good idea to get rid of those. Hey.
Hey.
It's some students expressed their concern to me that some other folks may.
I guess I can't really tell anyone. Maybe I could ask Kyber about the whole dead thing. Maybe he gets it more. Sorry, Dad. I'll see you in a minute. You're right. We have to be.
Well, you don't need to brush up on your basics of understanding emotion?
I know enough to stay away.
I'm teasing you. Yeah. There's talk with a couple of students, and one thing it seems like we agreed on is the need for a psychiatrist around here.
Maybe.
And everyone's got their demons to wrestle with. God knows I have them.
Maybe we could all go fishing.
Hey, that sounds like a great idea.
Just don't go fishing for me.
Well, we'd hope you'd join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey, maybe we'll find Bruce finally.
I don't wanna.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't wanna pull that one.
I do. Okay, well, beach time. Bye.
What?
That was awkward. That was awkward. That was awkward. That was awkward.
She might talk to Viv about it, yeah, Soul Eater. Viv's like the only person she can talk to.
Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. He's coming. That's you. Oh, is he coming?
You still have the issue of turning into the fish once you touch the water?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll be sure to practice that. That's for sure. I'm sure it'd be beneficial to be a little bit stronger while swimming around the water. I don't know. How would you? How'd you say you're...
Beneficial?
Never stop being you, I swear to God. Yes, yeah, that'd be great. How would you say, how would you say your combat ability is while in a fish form? Out of curiosity.
Hand to hand is pretty terrible, but I do have a pretty good bite force.
Oh? I remember reading over the details of your admission to the academy. Excited to see what you can do sometime. But, let's see. You said you have a trident. You're not able to use that in the water, I'm assuming, since you turned into, you know.
Not really. That's why it gets smaller. So I can still hold it.
That's true.
Well, so it can still stay on my back. Normally it just goes in here, though.
It goes in where?
Here.
That's right, the, yeah. I remember talking about how convenient something like that would be. I don't have my swimming gear just yet, but I've been thinking about how much I want to just dive right in, go for... Well, okay, I mean, that hasn't exactly kept me from getting drenched on a day-to-day basis, be it my intention or not. You know what, come to think of it, so far today is the only day I've been at this academy where I haven't gotten doused in something.
So far.
Who knows, maybe we'll keep it that way, or we will keep the ball rolling?
Who knows? Maybe Bruce will come and splash you.
Hey, splash me before I splash him. Well, if he comes, I'm going to have to douse myself regardless.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing him just because of how many, you know, sea creatures and, you know, beasts and the like that I've seen out in the ocean myself, but I don't think I've seen anything like him before. I guess that's one of the reasons I'm so curious.
I'm sure neither of us have. Well, no, I've probably seen something like him.
I'm sure. Oh. You're too good at these. Anyways.
My dad taught me.
Your dad taught you the puns?
Yeah.
Your dad, your father. Why don't you tell me a bit about your family, your folks?
Well... The dad is less complicated.
Sorry, one more time?
The dad is less complicated.
The
mom is a little bit, sensitive topic. I think that's what they call
I
it.
understand that. Yeah, I understand if there's things you don't want to share. I mean, beyond what I already know, I suppose. What with the, You know, I mean, I am a professor after all, so there's a certain number of things that I am aware of, but, you know, students are required to disclose absolutely everything. Everyone's got their secrets. But if you've got ears you'd rather hold on to, I can respect and appreciate that.
Well...
But at the same time, if you want to talk about it...
It's about as simple as... She said she sent me here to learn from the surface dwellers, but I highly doubt that. It's more like a easy way to admonish me from the kingdom without, like, further dishonoring the family name.
That's how you feel about it?
That's how she feels about it. I'm a disappointment.
I wouldn't say that.
You might not, but she would. But that's why the
I
puns.
think between you and me, she should be a little less close-minded.
They are.
You've definitely taken up a lot of favor in you being here, and you've definitely also already encouraged to grow and learn. And there's so many people who get caught up with what they have and what they're capable of, and they really let it get to their heads. And you know, some of the people who become the greatest are the ones who had something to overcome in the first place. There's a struggle, it's a push, and that's what strives them to become better. I guess that's one of the things that makes humans as dangerous as they can be, and the potential that they have is because of their, lifespans. There's so many creatures and other races that rely so solely on their age, their power, their raw strength, and a lot of times if people are just given something like that, and it seems like they have everything, they become lazy. I guess is a good way to put it. But if you give
And really, when you think about it, having more time to live is really just more time to say you're right.
Really
and
just more
everyone
time
else
to
is
what?
wrong. That you're right and everyone else is wrong.
Yep, that's true.
At least that's what I'm starting to think. I really hope we're right about a couple of things, though.
I'm sure I will be. I doubt you'll disappoint.
Mm.
You're fun and happy and eager.
I'm
And a few
weak
of
in
those things will
comparison.
definitely take you a long way, if nothing else. Well, I mean, how do you think I got all the scars that I did? I wasn't always strong and powerful, and have my share of almost biting the dust, that's for sure. But, again, because you have something to gain and you have room to grow, you pursue it, and that's what inspires and instills strength in people. That's how they become strong. Most people aren't born with it, they earn it. And when you earn it, you understand it, and you respect it, and appreciate it. That makes you far more valuable as a person than anything else.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. So
I
yeah,
think that's why I like the
definitely
surface
don't
more.
lose sight of that. Do you like it more than being underwater?
Not more than being underwater, but
Well,
more than being there.
you know what I mean. What's it like down there, if I may ask? I've been out the ocean a lot, but never really under it. Always skimming the surface. The only other thing we'd see is whatever decided to poke its head out and say hello in a very rude manner.
It depends on who you are, I guess. For me, it's like, there's always something to look up to.
There's always something to what?
Something to look up to.
Something to look up to. Could you elaborate on that?
Once you get really deep, you can't see the surface anymore. But
That's true.
the higher you get, the closer you go. It's like stars but bigger.
Okay. What are the cities like? I've heard. I think I asked at one point, but I don't entirely remember.
I
You
only
you hear
know
rumors from all the
what
different
mine
sailors,
was
but
like.
that's about it. What was that
I
one
never went to any other ones,
like? Okay,
but
that's understandable.
I didn't get to see too much of it. Only where I was allowed.
Sounds like a strict environment, strict family.
You could say that. You could say that.
I can feel you there. My family was exceptionally strict with a lot of the things they did, too. I have 5 other siblings, and each one of us was encouraged very strongly to, do something else. My military service was greatly encouraged by my father. I mean, he did a great job at inspiring me to take it up, so I suppose there were no regrets there, but I can understand what it's like to be pressured and compared a lot to other people.
I've had a Triton in my hand since I was born. Well, since I hatched. All of us did. Well, all of my family.
At least
Aside
from what
the
I can
boys.
tell, or what I've seen, the merfolk as a whole tend to be, at least seem to be very war-driven, if I'm not wrong. At least that's my experience. with them.
Well, when it's you against the entire ocean, it tends to be like that. And there's no room for someone like me.
Well, between you and me, I think they're missing out. And I much like having you here.
I guess so.
But I don't know, I assume it's not all too different up here sometimes. Everyone has a difference in comparing themselves and trying to compete with one another, and, you know, even amongst the humans, we have a lot of our own personal issues and struggles. I was talking to Vivina, and sometimes I'd get envious of the great uniting they had, I believe is what she called it. Because as humans, while most of the time we may fight and, you know, cooperate under one banner, there's a lot of differences between us, and we don't get along as well as others think. That's one thing I dread the most. I've been out there and I've fought all kinds of things, and the one thing I'd much rather never, ever do is have to fight my own kind. But
That's what
it's a
we
likely
always did.
process. Sorry about that.
I think your kind think that it's all of the merfolk against you. That it's more like all of the merfolk against each other, and then you.
I definitely know what you mean there. We weren't always united, and sometimes we're still not. Everyone has their arguments and their disagreements, and sometimes it's hard to keep some kind of civil war from sparking up or breaking out. Like I said, there might be one banner, but everybody wants something different, and they'll go to the gun to get it. So, it's tough dealing with that sort of stuff, but yeah. Do you wish to return someday and maybe help things out?
I wouldn't be allowed. The second you
not
touch
allowed
the
to return?
surface, you don't go back.
Oh. So,
Well, once you touch the land,
I'm sorry.
there's nothing
So it
there for
wasn't
me
even-
anyways.
Do you prefer it up here?
I
I
said
know you've
some
definitely managed
things.
to make some good friends. See, you and Vivina are close. That's good.
I'm still a little too different, I think.
Why's that?
Why do you think they're gone?
Why, who's gone?
Them.
The
You
ones that are
act
buried
like
up there?
they're just gone. They're still there. At least we think that they are.
There's a lot that gets tied to it. So by gone, do you mean as spirits, ghosts?
At least my kingdom. Merfolk, most of us at least, the ones that live really deep. When we die, most of our flesh turns to sea foam.
Oh.
And we use the bones as resources because the person's not there anymore. They're there. And you can still talk to them. And they listen.
I do something similar, I guess. Well, I suppose it's not really that they're there. The reason we have gravestones and things like that in the first place is not just to honor them and remember them, but some people still feel like there's something left over, you know? A way to connect to them, talk to them. I've done that before myself. You know, a lot of times I'd walk up to the shore just like this and just try to talk with old comrades lost at sea. Because when we were fighting out there, we didn't really have a place to bury them or a gravestone like that, and when you gotta get rid of the body, you gotta get rid of the body, so just go right out in the ocean, have a proper ceremony and everything, but I still like to act like they're there sometimes, and some part of them is watching me, and I'll just try to have a moment with them.
Even if they're not seafoam, they're still there. At least,
I'd certainly hope
I
so.
think they are. That's
Yeah,
how
there's
I talk
probably
to my
quite a
dad.
bit of truth to that. Your dad?
That's how I talk to him.
So your dad is, he's in the ocean. You know, in a different regard.
Most
How
of
often
my
do you talk to
siblings
him?
are too.
Oh. Sorry to hear that. Was it other merfolk, or...
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I've been at war since I was born. I'm used to it.
It'd be hard to tell, you're usually so chipper.
This is the most peace I've ever
not-
seen. How can I not be chipper?
Well, it's glad to know you're enjoying it, at least.
Besides, he taught me not to be so strict. After all, I'm his cuttlefish.
That's right! Cuddle's in your name. Well, it's different spelling, but... you know what I mean.
It's the name he gave me.
Oh, I
My
like it. It's a good name.
real name's not Cuttlefish.
Is your real name something you wish to forget about, or not go by? Almost like a rebranding
so.
yourself, so to speak. Start afresh.
Hi, Professor Von.
Hello! What were you trying to do there? were you trying to spook me? Like everyone else? Absolutely everybody else.
If I wanted to spook you, I would have.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have. Well, at any rate, I don't feel the need to know your old name, and I don't think anyone else should either. I like you as Kari Cuttlefish.
Mm-hmm. Most of us around here have names to mask. Names unfit for society, such as mine.
That's true.
Von Danen's a title. My real name. No one said it in a millennia. And that means something, because I have only been alive for about 400 years.
Oh wow. Well, I guess no need to break that trend.
Well, if someone were to say my name, I'd have to kill them.
Oh, that'll do it.
That will do it. So that's why it hasn't been said and shouldn't be said. But not coming out anytime soon. I haven't said it for about... well, ever.
Yeah.
I've never said my name, actually. Not once in my life.
If you said your name, would you have to kill yourself?
Ooh.
Well,
Got a point.
Because the thing is, with our names in my race, it is an incantation to say our names.
Oh. Okay.
If you do not,
That makes sense.
If you're not one of us and you say our names, you must die. It's an incantation.
Cool.
Is your name Grand Hip Swanger?
No. My honor would be my sister's.
Oh, your sister, huh? Has she asked about me?
No. Matter of fact, she's 20 feet tall and made of metal.
I'm kidding.
Wait, is he gonna die now?
I don't need to... No.
Oh,
But,
well, that wasn't...
if my sister knew you were saying things like that, probably.
I see where you're going with that. Okay.
Don't do it again.
Yeah, I won't say it.
See, what was her effectively at torturing humans? I think it was pulling your eyes from your sockets and then drying your blood.
Ooh, that's fun.
Take your eyes out of your sockets and
Eye jerky.
put your eyes on. Or then we can literally lay our eyes on something that time. right?
Yes!
There we go.
I wouldn't say she's the human equivalent of attractive because she's metal. Plus, I
She
don't even
sounds
find
rock
her
hard.
You meet some people who are into weird things. Just saying.
She sounds what?
Rock hard.
Rock hard.
More like. I don't know. How would you say than metal? But I suppose so.
I guess.
Does she have a
I should
heart
say-
of gold?
No, she doesn't even have a heart.
Oh.
Me and my sister are very different. As all the rest of my race.
I
See,
mean, you
I
aren't
can feel
20 feet
emotions.
and made of metal, so I don't.
Well, I'm not 20 foot, but I am made of metal just
Oh,
not
cool!
right now. I think
So will
I'm
that
like 10 feet
mean
tall.
you'd? Does that mean you can't swim? Like you would sink?
I can swim.
Miss
but
Cuttlefish here show you
if
a thing
I
or two?
try, I still sink to the bottom because I don't have oxygen within me. I'm not buoyant.
That's right. Well, I mean, you could probably stroke yourself to a degree. Not like that.
What?
That sounded terrible.
I'm
starting. You could probably
I'm just
swim
gonna
well.
go try and talk to Bruce now.
I forgot to hit the button. I forgot to hit the button. It's okay. I didn't expect to go in the water today. But it is an escape measure.
That was me. I accidentally hit it.
Yep. There's no Bruce here. It's okay.
Nope, that was me. I accidentally hit it.
I understand.
Yep,
Hold on.
Hi.
I'm getting wet again. I understand, Mr. Barrier, entirely. You are
Yes.
adorable. I would do the exact same thing. And I'm wet again. I guess we check that mark off for the day.
Yeah.
There's an when you exit
Every day.
there's an area that if you walk back, it'll help you see it again.
Screw, I'm already this far in. Let's go for a bit of it.
Sometimes. Can we stop fingering the barrier or whatever you're doing?
You can talk underwater?
No, I'm above the water. My head's above
Oh.
the water. If I turn into my tree form, I could, but
I can.
this is fresh water,
Don't
not
need to
salt water.
breathe.
I can talk in fresh water in tree form, but I can't in salt water.
Fair. You know what? I was just talking about how for the first time since I was here at this academy, I did not get myself drenched, and that is
Then you did.
And that is your bone. And it's all Kari's fault.
It is.
Oh well, that you're wet now.
Oh, it's all Kari's fault. I get to blame you for everything.
Yes.
Gotcha. I will blame Kari today.
I see.
I have been blamed.
Every day. Every day I have an alibi for getting drenched.
Yeah.
What if I should just keep it going? Is that a thing now? The day is not complete for
Daily
Carver until
drench.
the daily drench. Yep, Carver's day is not complete until he reunites with his past. Oh.
Well,
You
you
know,
are
that's
one
what
with
today
the
was all about, is
sea.
reuniting with our past. So today would be the best day to reunite with it.
I suppose so, yeah. Still looking forward to that beach day, but I need to get the rest of my wares over. I was scouting
We
out
can
a
definitely use that.
couple of the open rooms over in the faculty building and just scouting things out, saying, ooh, maybe this would look good over there, or maybe I'll put the gun rack over here, and the wine cellar right there, and the record player, and it'll be fun to finally get officially settled in.
Yes.
Is that something? I felt something move under my foot. Is there?
Don't get crabby.
You having
here?
There are some crabs around here, like hermit crabs, etc. But
they wouldn't be affected by the lichen thing, would they? No, they wouldn't.
if they came from outside the barrier, but they would have to puncture your skin. I think you should be fine. I think so far they seem to be sending in mammals such as squirrels. Okay. Willow took a look at the squirrel he grabbed, and it seems that the blood has been replaced with essence, almost as if the squirrel's undead. So, but we're not too sure. Yeah, neato in the sense of if it, we just need to prevent that from infecting any students. But we don't know exactly still.
I will keep away from squirrels.
I am curious. What with being a merfolk, what do you prefer to eat? Like, what is your diet?
Holy meat!
Is it
not all of us, but me specifically. I'm a carnivore.
Okay. Does that include
Thanks
crabs?
for the raid,
I've
CD.
talked to the Vina about this. I don't
they're
eat crab
crunchy.
meat. It's bug meat. Bug meat in general. I'm just not one.
Crabs aren't
bug
bugs.
meat.
They're invertebrates.
Crustaceans.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. Crustaceans is invertebrates. Hi.
Yes.
How's it going, small fry?
How's the livestock we got? You've been working out.
Ah.
Sorry for the dietary change.
It's okay.
That's good.
It is jerky.
I imagine it's hard for fish to get past the barrier. So. Wait, turkey? What about turkeys?
Jerky.
Jerky. I thought you said turkey. I was about to say I don't regret
we don't-
eating those things.
we
Chickens
don't
make
have any
great pets.
turkey here,
Turkeys.
but-
Good luck domesticating those.
No,
I
yes,
was
Willow.
looking for you.
All right. It seems they've came to a conclusion on there. She is, I would assume, or is that a different pink-haired one? Nope, that is Margaret.
Make sure dipping in the water didn't mess up my hair too much. Gotta look sharp. Look the part. Got a reputation to uphold.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say, pretty boy.
Thank you.
Ooh, that's a new one. You're getting upgraded.
Upgraded.
Marble,
Well, I used to be
pretty boy.
marbles to which one is better? Am I pretty boy? I would like to think of myself as more like mildly handsome as opposed to pretty.
I mean, don't they all mean basically the same thing?
I don't think so.
It's
Pretty
all
would
like a
be
judgment
more
of
a-
attractiveness.
I guess. I don't know. I always thought pretty to be more feminine. And it's very possible for there to be very feminine-looking guys. It's not that it's a bad look.
Chips is feminine.
Looks good. There you go. So he would be a pretty boy, I guess, in that regard, right?
Yeah.
I suppose, whatever. No. Did he mean it as a compliment? Or as a... Sometimes people could say that in a demeaning manner.
I think he meant it as both.
Okay. Whatever. Words are words.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait around a little bit.
Well, I'll drench you tomorrow.
Huh?
I'll drench you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know, you may have to try to beat Rook or Augusta to the chase.
Particularly Augusta.
Particularly Augusta. Oh, don't tell her I got my clothes wet again. She'll try to freeze my...
She'll freeze you. If you want, I can help you dry off. Before she sees.
Oh, that's good, actually. You did mention you were able to do that. How does that work?
I don't know if it was on my file or anything, but I can manipulate water. That's how I use the bubble. I can just
Oh,
like
right.
pull it off.
All right, that actually might be a good idea in that case. Here, let me before. Okay.
One sec, I gotta collect some water for a bubble.
Go for it.
Bubble bubble.
Whoop. Bubble time.
Hello. All right. Do you have my permission to?
Collect.
I almost said something. Yes, collect. Collect. I almost said
What?
something
What were
entirely
you gonna
different.
say? De-drench.
De-drench me, please.
Okay. Bloop.
Thank you. Here we go.
Now the water is mine.
Just like that.
Yeah?
Just like that, huh?
I mean, it's easier if I have contact with it. Second. Boop.
I
Absorbed.
pray that if this trend maintains, you are here on a daily basis, because I'm used to having to wait a couple of hours for this shit to dry off. But with you around, that would make my
less pruny.
What would I call it? Definitely make me less pruny. That's for damn sure. But it would make this little dousing adventure of mine far more tolerable.
Yeah?
Yep. Do you have things like that? Things that you've done that you just you get in the habit of doing, and it's not really that there's a point to it. You just do it simply for the fact of, you know what, it's fun, and I'm gonna maintain it because it's interesting to talk about. Or
I mean, sometimes
what I'm
it's how I
saying?
started with the puns.
You what? Sorry, one more time.
That's how I started with the puns. So my dad started with the puns, and then I started with the puns, and then the puns continued. Now I'm punchable.
Well, I'm gonna get my hands wet doing this, but keep being you, that's for sure. Never stop being a cuttlefish.
I'll try.
Mm-hmm. And I'm low-key looking forward to how mean you can be. Because we're gonna need that. At least here at the Academy. Ooh, I will prepare. And make sure you're prepared too. I don't
Blood is in the water.
Ooh.
Hi.
Blood is in the water. Be careful. The sharks are coming. They can smell it.
I avoid going
Bruce
in the
is
water
here
in
to
the
claim.
first place.
Oh, that's right. I'd assume you're not the most buoyant.
No.
No, but that's not really a problem.
Oh.
I don't really do much breathing either. My
Fair.
skin, it dissolves.
Oh, all right. That's far worse. It's far worse.
Yep.
But I don't really
You learn something new every day.
Well, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.
All right. Hey, Kai.
All right, it is starting to get a bit darker, as you said.
Hi.
Hey. Thanks a whole bunch. Let's talk more soon.
Sure.
Sure. Oh.
I'm all top, and I just can't flop.
The talk was going so well. Interrupted. Shut down. It is hydrate time. How did you know, Tech? How did you know? Is it because I'm going behind a building and thus going for some sweet, sweet elixir? The sweet taste of water. Ooh, water burp. That's fun. Boop, boop, ba-doop.
Now to try and find a Vivina. Where to find a bug? I should really say goodnight to her before I go to bed. Oh. Ooh, that's fun.
Oh no, Curly's very aware of it. He's actually specified that he wants to be turned into a ham. No, Mo prefers bacon.
Gary?
Hi.
I give all my animals that talk. Eventually, someday
What are you
they're
up to,
gonna die,
little
and
fish?
they're going
Looking
to
for Vivina?
and to go on.
She was looking. She was.
Well, continued existence of others or the earth or
She would do what?
I saw her a moment ago. She was
Which
over here,
direction?
but well, that's the thing. Last I saw her was over there, but I think she went the other way. Back to
Okie dokie.
when I wasn't looking.
Ooh!
Yes, with spiderweb. It's tied up with spiderweb because of Vivina. She likes to get the cow tied. Oh my god. Oh, my legs are stiff. All my legs are very stiff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, my legs, they stiff. I have kept them in the same position for this whole time. And thus, they're stiff. Oh god, that hurts. Holy shit. Bending the knee after it has stayed and remained straight for so long is very uncomfortable. And I would really appreciate not doing it, but I must or I will die. There she is!
Hi!
What transformed you?
Awkward situation. I tried to escape into the water, but accidentally touched the barrier, and then it was more awkward.
Oh. You okay?
Yes! But also no.
Oh.
Just
Why
a
aren't you
little bit of existential dread. Kind of, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people got that.
Really, like, just worrying if my culture was entirely wrong this whole time. About everything.
What?
What? Nothing.
What do you mean that your culture might be wrong?
Well, we have a certain belief on dead people, and surface dwellers don't share that
Yeah,
belief.
you're
And
being
then I'm just like, what if they were? Oh. What if we're wrong? That was kind of
possible. You can't really give you a definite. The best person to ask would be Pickwick.
I guess so.
Or if there was a water spirit.
I have to want to know.
Ask Laguna.
Part of me is just like, what if it's better if I didn't know, so that way I can remain thinking the same thing forever, so that I don't then have to realize that my dad is gone forever. It's easier to think about it that way.
They're not gone.
That's what I
Because
think.
their actions have changed the world. And because they're in your memories. Even if hypothetically their spirit isn't there, they're still there.
I guess so.
They're as much a part of your life as you let it.
Are you okay?
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hi.
Thanks for asking, though. How many people, when you're upset, clearly upset, actually walk up to you and try and cheer you up? Or do
Usually
anything?
no one.
Yeah. What I got was someone acknowledging that I was standing in a place for a long time and then asking me to get them an apple. And then walking away. My own squad. I put in 110%. Anyone's upset. I go out of my way. Spend as much time with them as I can. Fix whatever problem they're having.
But they don't do it back.
Not even close.
I understand. The same thing kind of happens to me. It's like when you reach out, you're just pushing them away because they don't understand. But at least you have one fish in the corner. Fish in the bucket? Fish in the bucket.
You're probably the only friend I've actually got.
Hello?
That, really sucks to acknowledge because I thought I would have had more than that.
Yeah. I just kind of pre-assumed I didn't really have any. Until you. But I'm sure eventually most of them will come around. It seems like surface dwellers are harder to get a hand on.
It's been a month. People all have their friend groups. People do it for other people. They don't do it for me.
Yeah.
Or I put in a lot of effort. I don't even think the person that I've done the most for even knows that I'm doing any of it or really cares.
Yeah.
Test time. Oh! No, I can't even do that.
I mean, if you tried, I would have shut you down.
Probably. Stop.
Stop. So I see the professor didn't take advantage of you on the beach. That's good.
Why would you assume that?
I mean,
You have weird priorities.
okay. Alright. Cool. Anyways, how's everybody doing?
Fine.
Alright, I know that one.
Okay.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
Becca, found him.
Vaughn's here.
I'm here.
Right.
I had a question for you,
Well,
Victor.
that's my cue. Oh, Victor, have fun.
Oh, if you're busy, it's alright. Go ahead. I'll talk to you later.
He's not.
Have fun.
No, don't worry about it, Hannah.
No,
We're both
yeah,
in the
we'll take care of it later.
Yeah, we're both in the
Could you
same dorm
maybe-
too, so.
Could you maybe ask him later?
Yeah, just definitely. Don't worry about it.
Lena. You can run away from them, but you can't run away from me.
I didn't have to run away from them. They walked away.
Yeah, that one's true. That's a fair observation that I also made, but that I didn't want to mention because I was trying to make you feel better.
They were checking on you. I mean, that's fine. I'm glad they're checking on you.
I mean, technically they weren't checking on me, they were more making a joke about Carver. Even though he's one of the best professors here. At least one of the nicest ones.
Who, Pierce?
Yeah.
Pretty much you and him.
She's not running away from God, Kari.
Should I leave this to you, Kari?
Oh, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
You require assistance?
Ooh. More like... She's not running away from me. She's running away from everyone else. No one's checked up on her. Not like you guys check on me. Ignis is a different squad.
Well, what do we say our Vale's model is?
That we clean up everyone's messes.
Yep.
Well, this one isn't a mess. I think she's... She's only a mess because everyone else is making her one.
Gonna keep chasing you.
I wasn't running from her. I didn't want to cry in front of you again.
Let's one more time. What did Chip do now? Or Victor? Or both?
Everyone, just everyone held out. It's...
So, Tower?
Sure. Why not?
I think I'll dry off really quick. Uh-oh. I am now dry. I think Hannah had one of those things again, so she's gonna be right back.
Okay, I'll see you in a sec.
Mm-hmm.
I realized I was too busy crying that I didn't even read this book yet. I'm just gonna read this.
Book? Well, you have someone to read the book with?
I'll make it easier for you. Oh. Hey.
You guys studying?
You could say that.
Are you doing okay?
No.
Why? What's wrong?
You knew I was upset and you walked away.
Just now? Yes, I had to get rid of some baggage.
Baggage. What? Vaughn?
No. Something's been stuck to my side all day. He won't leave me alone.
Victor? Victor's fine.
I've lost him about 5-6 times now.
You should be happy that he's around you at all.
Oh, I should be honored with his presence.
I thought she wanted him to hang out with you. I didn't get that. I only got a squeak. What?
Yeah, you only got a squeak. I'm confused. What's wrong? Why are you being so vicious?
I'm happy that you came back. I put a lot of effort in to people. Comforting people. Doing what I can to whatever aches their heart. 110%. Every time. I never get that back. Or when I do, it's barely a crumb. Or it's inconsistent. Or generally after that, I don't really feel like you want me to be around. You run.
Where is this spawning from? Because
I have to always go to you.
I seek
Every
out everybody
time.
every morning. Every morning I go to say hello to everybody.
I don't think arguing is going to help.
Right. Then I'm gonna have to treat this as I've treated him all in the past. When you want to talk, I guess, be there. Obviously, I have to get rid of baggage, but
You didn't have to get rid of that baggage. Vic talks to me more or notices more than you do.
then he's a better friend.
I just don't want to be the only person who initiates. I'm sorry if you were initiating and I didn't notice. But it never came across that way.
To be honest, I'm gonna chalk it up to multiple things, but I don't understand a damn thing that you're saying right now in terms of relations to really anything. You're upset about something. But you won't tell me what that something is. You want me to notice that you're
No,
upset,
that's
which I did.
actually
But then you want
it.
me to talk to you about it, but then I ran. But then I ran because I had to get rid of something. And I came back to talk to you, but then it's not good enough, so I'm confused.
No, I understand. That's actually it. I don't feel like I have any friends. Not like Kari. Besides Kari.
Hello?
You're the best. It's
what?
You're doing fine. You actually are. I'm sorry I misunderstood. That's me being serious. I'm frustrated that I didn't understand. I guess it might, if I have to track it back to anything,
Teammates.
is wording.
Why would they have to get rid of each other?
And now I just feel like an idiot. Being upset at all.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, you
I
don't
mean-
get upset about being upset or whatever. It's just...
From the outside perspective, I think it comes down to your squad mates. She should come before baggage. Victor shouldn't be baggage.
No, but you see that has to do with something you don't understand. What? Okay.
No, it's... Kara, you don't actually have all the cards. I'm sorry. I appreciate you trying
This
to
is
put
true.
your
I don't
input in.
understand Ignis. There's a lot that goes on there.
No one understands Ignis but Ignis. It's
Does
very
Ignis
complicated.
actually understand Ignis?
No, but we understand better than everyone else.
Okay.
I guess I never attributed to... I don't really get to hear the words, hey, let's hang out. It's usually me trying to find
The
someone,
hello timing. Oh.
and then either me saying it, or I get a brisk conversation, and they walk away. And it's not just you, it's a lot of people. Everyone else.
You're looking for specific behaviors which give you signs that you are participating something. But in reality, when you bump into people and you have random encounters, that is them hanging out with you. You don't need to ask, you just do. There doesn't need to be a formal conversation about it, it just happens. You want to hang out, you want to hang out. You want to hang out with the person, you go find the person. You want to tag along with that person, you can. You want to lose that person, you can. Screw you, Victor. So, you can. And at the end of the day, we are SWAT mates. And we're cool with either. Okay? So, hanging out, it's not a big deal. But, I understand you're wired a little different than me. So I don't think these things as thoroughly as you do. So, yeah.
Sorry for
I feel
being
like I'm
upset.
No, you don't have to apologize for being upset. That's fine. Communication, yeah?
I just don't feel wanted, that's all. Like, that's really what it comes down to.
Well, I was looking for you today because you ran off. You ran off this time.
I did.
Yeah, I couldn't find you. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. I found everybody else but you.
A spider in a human stack.
And then when I finally find you, you're
That sounds
upset.
painful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I do feel a little bit better.
Hugs! Be good, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, wow. But,
Okay. That's much better.
But I was interrupting you. I apologize.
No, I was literally just gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
With Anna, actually, but she had some problems.
Okay. Yeah. I thoroughly lost Victor, so I'm in the clear for a good minute or two. He'll find
He'll
me.
sniff you out. With a sniffer.
He'll try.
He always finds me.
A sniffer.
Why is he trying to tell you? Or is this thing?
Oh, I can cover my fins.
We'll just put it this way. He thinks
Hi.
he's better than me.
He thinks he's better than everyone. I feel a little bit better. Sorry, Hannah.
You're fine.
Vic.
Sorry about me.
No, it's
Well,
fine.
yeah.
I Thanks for trying to comfort me, by the way. It
The
helped.
time has come. The fish becomes the net.
I love it when people initiate hugs.
The fish becomes the net.
Right, well, you're in good
Oh,
hands.
now I feel like a melodramatic idiot.
I mean, it's not really melodramatic. It's a lot better than hitting your head on a tree. I did that once.
I didn't do that.
I actually did that twice.
What?
Just because you don't understand the comfort of a very hard tree doesn't mean you get to judge me.
I don't know. That's comfortable.
It's not. It's really not comfortable. It's really not comfortable. I don't know. Look, sometimes the fish brain, it does things, and you don't think about it. It's like instinctual. It's like instinctual.
No, I totally get it. It's sort of like
It's
when
just
I see
like-
people
just
squirm,
like-
it just suddenly I'm just like, oh, I just gotta
poke it.
do more. Yeah.
Just gotta poke it.
Not poking, but.
I mean, sometimes the poking does help in the
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. What?
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 Hi.
You know.
Mm. You.
Ah!
Stop being
You.
weird and stand over here. Oh gosh, don't die.
What? Huh? What do you mean weird?
Stand here.
I swear to God, I'll do it.
Here.
Should I do
Use
it?
those legs. Do what?
Should I do it?
I'll get him.
No, don't. No, I'm right here.
I'm gonna do it. Hi. Net.
Okay. I'm gonna complete it.
Net.
Is she saying net? What is she saying?
Net.
No, she's saying net.
The fish has become the net. It's like you did, but
Oh.
The
I've
fish is
caught a whole
catching the people
school.
as
Way
opposed
more
to the people
wholesome.
catching the fish.
Yeah.
Got it. Yes. Wholesome.
Well, human catching the fish, not people. My apologies. Common is so weird.
Common is weird.
Mhm.
Are you dying? This isn't another crusty honey incident, right?
Chris,
You can give yourself up.
why is the
Give
honey
yourself a second,
crusty?
please.
Why is the honey crusty? How do you make honey crusty? Ah!
Ah. Yeah, I needed this.
Good.
Ugh.
See? Done. Wait. It hasn't gotten dark outside yet, has it? I said I was
It
gonna
got
go to bed
slightly
before.
darker once.
Yeah? It didn't get...
But it's not like
Whatever,
dark
I've had
now.
some headaches today, so... I need to
I
make
see.
sure...
Ah! I didn't do it! No! Bye-bye.
Only one thing to do. Follow blindly.
Stairs, by the way.
Hi. Hi.
So, Vavina did the same thing, except she just jumped right back into the portal.
Oh,
While she
I
was fine.
was trying to blindly follow. I've never
Yeah,
actually
I
done the
won't
whole
tell if
jump
you don't.
thing. Okay.
I won't tell if you don't. You fell directly into the portal. Bye.
I totally fell on the portal and not right in front of Hannah and almost scared the shit out of her.
I'm sorry, I guess that happens. I'm allowed to be upset. Every once in a while.
Oh, there he goes! Oh my God! Yep, Hi! Oh. Oh. Hi.
Yes, I hate.
Oh, no. Oh.
I thought you ran.
Grub.
Used to it. Sorry.
Well, I was running, but nobody keeps up. I think that's the problem.
You play the portal game every time.
Listen, he deserved it.
You're not wrong, but
Sneaky fishes. Well, sneaky fish, human and bug. Respectively.
Respectively.
I like the bug most.
Yeah,
The what the most?
Hi!
Oh, you were gonna go for the backstabs, darn it.
The what?
I was leaving the option open for you.
I couldn't do that to Kari. She's too precious.
But you did it to me!
Why would I ever... Yeah, but why would I ever want to backstab such a good friend of mine?
Yeah, Kari, why would you backstab such a good friend of yours?
You're right, I should friend stab you instead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get the fuck over here. Also, excited.
Ah!
I got very bright suddenly.
You know what? It's okay. Because I have somewhere to be.
Alright. Good night, bud. Thanks.
Uh-oh.
Good night.
Better hope you're not moist.
Good night. Chips?
Better hope you're not moist.
I'm not.
You better hope you're not
Thank you for making
moist.
sure of that. It didn't happen again.
Your shoes.
I've been avoiding
Your
everything else since
shoes.
then.
Are your shoes moist? They could become an icicle.
Did you
Yeah, I
take the
took it
water
off your
out of
shoes.
I mean, there's no
Yes.
squishing.
You got soggy socks?
I haven't checked. I would assume you...
I would
Unless
think
you
that
left
could
something
feel
there. Are
it.
you sabotaging me?
No.
Sabotage me, are you? Oh, okay. Thank you. But yes, I
That would
I
be
do feel
weird
very
if you
dry.
just had like a singular toe part of your sock wet.
Just one
Just one toe.
wet sack.
One wet toe.
Just one toe.
Just
one wet toe.
toe.
Don't-
One toe. Hi!
Just the one toe.
Just the one toe.
Ah!
I'm not saying it is frozen. I'm saying it'd be weird if it was. Slow down.
Don't Frosty Nuggets. Don't make the toes Frosty Nuggets. Hi.
You only need a few of them to have balance.
Oh no!
I'd prefer to keep them all. I'm sure you would too.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Everyone.
Make sure you keep
Have a
your
wonderful
Frosty Nuggets.
Yeah, keep your... no, make sure your nuggets don't get frosty.
And don't
If you
dip
have
them
any in
in...
the first place.
Never mind.
How do I surprise you?
Different kind of nugget.
I'm glad you didn't
Oh, I know.
help Berthel and Lila take the punishment for you. That's all. Good night.
What happened?
Nuggets!
It's a reference to the...
Boosh! Flamin' flubber nuggets! Oh, grub! Oh, Hannah! I tried to follow you through the portal, but I accidentally... I jumped through excitedly and then I hit my entire face on the wall. The whole face.
We should go rest.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come on. I'll take you to bed.
I jumped full force. Full force in. Because I thought the portal. The portal existed the last second. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Good.
Good night.
Good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'll see you in dreams, I guess.
Thank you.
Poor Kari, my ass. Hello? Oh, shit. Ooh. I'm T-posing. You can't see it, but I'm T-posing.
Posing. Everybody pose.
Homeworld it is, then. A dabbity. Water, please! Water! Sippy, sippy! Sippy. A sippy, sippy. It's all I have to say. Let's old school Cordelia it up. It's still the same height too. I never updated this one. Oh, oh. I have ascended. I need to get Play Space Mover to work. I want to go up. 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 I want to fly into the sky.
Like a fish. Like a fish in the sky.
Ooh. My legs are very far apart. This is uncomfortable. Hoopa. Hello. Hello. Greetings, surface dwellers. Water. Please, thank you. Water. Water has been procured. Oh my god. Oh god. I got so relaxed. I started to fly away, and then I started to fly away again, and then I flew away. I fired, and then I missed, and then I fired again, and then I missed, and then I fired, and then I missed again. Okay. Well, that foot's just having a conniption fit. Oh god. Oh god. Hello. Welcome. There we go. Hello. We got it, boys. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That is my parting message to you all. Burp. I think PL is probably still going. So that's an option, but I'm also very tired. So I think it's off the table for today. I think it's a little off the table for today. I got work to do. Please don't clip that.
Hello?
Please don't clip that. I'm glad you like Kari. Eureka, you have no idea how much it means for you to like Kari. It's very appreciated. I'm glad you enjoy her. She is a fish. A fishy fish. That smelly smell. That smells smelly. Now, there is only one thing we can do. And that, my dear friends, is raid Miss Universe, because I love her. And I've been pretty consistently even, raiding Miss Shanrock. So let's get a Christie to mix it up. I will have a wonderful sleep. Fish out of water is what's going on there, exactly. And I would like to say I'm sorry I haven't been streaming as much the past couple of days. I've got some stuff going on, some stuff. But more to come in the future, I promise. Don't think that we're done yet. Because we're never done. There's always more fun to be had in VRC. More importantly, though, there's always more fun to be had with you guys. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fun time with Miss Universe. Please give her some lovin's, because she's a fantastic streamer and a fantastic friend. I will see y'all, little gobos, tomorrow. Hopefully. Plan on doing a daytime stream, so hopefully you'll tune in. A dabbity. See y'all later. Bye!